Okay, welcome back to Sheepy Hollow. Today, we've got some different things to do. I'll take you along with me, and I'll take you up to the loft. Oh, there's a rock in there. And I'll fill you in on something that's going on. And I'll take the lashes when my wife gets home. Oh, dogs are barking, probably at me. Okay, so this here, I had two of them. I don't know where the other one is. I'll have to look for it. But I used those originally. Close to 40 years ago. They're old. It's old Rubbermaid roughneck. And what I did was I washed it all up, cleaned it, and filled it up with the puppy's dog food, because it's hell to get it out of the bottom of the bag when you have to use a cup. And this one has still got the adult food in there, and the cup that goes with it to get it into the other containers that we take into the kitchen. So what I'm going to do today, first, is put you right here. As you can see, the dog food, we got more. I need to get the recycle done, and then I'm going to take you up to the loft, somewhere that I've never taken you before, and let you have a peek while I do my task while my wife is out, and thus preventing any more lashes. And there's one bag, and I need one more. Just hang tough. I hate this recycle because they only come once a month. They just come the other day, and now I've got to keep the freaking crap in the garage until they show up again. I think it would be more advantageous if they come down here every couple of weeks. That way I don't have to save so much. Or put a container down at the end of the that we can use to fill it up ourselves, and then they can take that away. Okay, here we go. That's that. Ooh, it's cool out. Okay, 2 secs. I'll be right back. Just put these back in here. Might as well throw this one out too. And plastic. And I believe this goes over here. just getting organized. Slowly but surely, and I don't know who Shirley is, but the garage is kind of getting cleaned up. So here we go. Yeah, we gotta fix this. That just don't stay in. Need bigger nails. And it's July, so we might as well fix that. Humpback whale. Second here. Now, mouse in May. And here we are in July. And a nice little butterfly. Alright. This I should friggin' fix right away, but not today. Oh, I gotta get the, be right back. What I gotta do first is show you it's a hockey up here. I've got to vacuum the loft up. Actually, not the vacuum, that. I got to vacuum the couch. And the shop vac is extremely loud, so what I'll do is let you outside here. Hello, boys. We'll set you up here. You can kind of watch them down there. And let's pray that this thing don't fall off. There we go. Where'd you go? Sorry for leaving you behind. I didn't think you wanted to listen to the shop vac. But here, we can give you a different thing. Scan. There. Nobody ever gets to see this part. There's the old rake. Out towards the mailbox, where we spotted the groundhog the other day. Garden hose running up to the barrel, and we haven't been doing too much as far as the garden goes. I can see the potatoes from here, and I'm going to have to go up and pick up some rocks and be done with it. And I want to take one of those pallets, cut it in half, and make it so I can put the garbage barrel in it outside by the corner of the garage. As you can see, I've cleaned up around the fire pit, a little bit around the woodshed. I still got to get to the woodshed over there to the right. Got to clean that up. And down here, I've got to rake it level several times, and I would like to get another loaded rock in here, put it right up to the edge of the fence, and this whole area here. I had to take Storm out last night. He was driving us freaking crazy. The boys over the hill to the left of the apple tree that's there on the bank have started excavating underneath the side of the bank there. They come in, they were filthy freaking dirty, and Storm, we couldn't get him in for a while because there was probably another mouse in the freaking barbecue. So what he ended up doing was going out there, encourage him that I was going to take him for a walk. We got him through the house. I took him up for a walk in the field up there, and I had to cut through the field with the wet grass with my rubber boots on, and I was soaked when I got back, but all the dirt off of his legs was cleaned off. So he managed to get in the good graces of my wife once more. Oh, I checked on the blackberries on the way by too last night, and we're going to have another bumper crop of them. It is freaking cold out right now. I mean, really cold. It's going to be a high of 15 today, which isn't very nice. There we go. And it looks like the wind is from the east. So we got to go in here. It's now ready for dusting in here. And it's warm. It's 20 degrees up here, which isn't too bad. Here's some of our trophies. Some are Nick's, a few are mine. My fishing hat, different books that I've read in the past. I used to do my own reloading. I love the guns. I've done a complete, lots of fishing. I made my own hooks. I used to go into the Rockies, do a lot of hiking and backpacking. And then we have a lot of stuff about the history of World War II. I really like that. And I've got a huge pile of hockey cards that are down in the basement. Here's me when I was in my 30s, and That's a sailfish that I caught. There was a place that sold the sailfish. That's thing there right next door to where the photo was made. So I bought that, and don't think we kept much of that swordfish, but I think we gave it to the guys in the boat. And the guy on the right is the Mexican lawyer, Antonio Lopez, and that's his nephew, Ponchito. And we were out there, and the day before, this is the second day that we were in Mexico, and the first day I was there, I got burnt, I got fried to a crisp, so they had to buy me a shirt and a hat, just so I wouldn't get cooked anymore. Even the tops of my feet were freaking burnt. This here eagle was made by a fellow for me after I helped him out with some gasoline. He was a retiree that went up to the Northwest Territories, and when he was coming back from northern Alberta in the Northwest Territories, he happened to go into this place that was really, how do I say it, remote, and he didn't have enough gas to get back to the highway. So what I did is I got him to come up to the plant where I worked, and then we filled him up, and he couldn't pay me because of I wasn't capable of accepting a credit card or anything. And I says, look, he showed me the picture of a bunch of pictures of these birds that he created, and I says, if you ever wanted to do me some good and want to pay me back, send me that eagle's head. And that's one of my prized possessions there. His name was Foot. I've contacted them in the United States, I don't know who you call it, the people that look after the forestry stuff there, and he did a bunch of birds for them to get more information on it, but I never did hear back. But that, and I used to be a bow hunter, and I'm trying to sell this thing. It's I can't pull it anymore. You need to be a fair-sized boy to be able to pull that back. That'll go up to 100 pounds. And I'm not asking a lot for it. With all the gear that comes with it, I wouldn't mind getting $400 or $500 for it. Oh, what happened to this? I just sucked these freaking things up. So we're up here just getting it ready for, so I can come up here in the cooler days like today, and I can come up here and listen to music. So my wife's turn is to come up here. She's going to dust it. We'll mop it up, and hopefully we'll be up here a few more times than just a couple. And I've got to figure out how come these rear speakers don't work. We got a surround sound that doesn't seem to want to work. So that's the trip up to the loft. I got to go in the house and check my honey to-do list. Then I can take it easy. Oh well. And one day I got to go up and measure the gardens to see how big they are and write it down. No mail. So this looks a lot better than what it usually looks, I must admit. And while we still got lots of time on the camera, let's go up and have another look at the garden. Ooh-wee, I wished I wore a coat. Let me adjust this here a little higher. There we go. I noticed yesterday on the row of corn that we started a couple of weeks after the first row was in. Looks like I should be out here freaking mowing. That's what I should be doing. And we've got weeds coming. The wood chips suppressed a lot of the weeds growing. We got freaking random plants. There's more potatoes over there now. But I think the raccoons got to the corn last year. Oh, look at those are pole beans up there. And those look like peas. And those are bush beans. And we don't have much in the way of corn here, do we? What's going on here? This little feller came out of the ground. Huh. Weird. Must have been some heavy rain or something that did this. And none there. Oh well. I think this is broccoli. And we gotta get that freaking crap out of there. And it doesn't look like we got any carrots. Oh well. This won't take too long to sort out. I've also... Ooh, it's cold. Got to get the pallet out of here. Let's get a look and see what I got here. If you cut the pallet in half and use this top piece here, I can build a couple of taller things up with that lumber I got left over, a little box around it, and then I could throw the garbage can on it. And I've got a couple of pallets in there. I just gotta fetch it, dig it out, and cut it and burn the other piece. So looks like the one kind of potato's catching up. This won't take long. What my goal was, I might have to change it, was to put all that sawdust down in between the rows. And then I wanted to rototill first, then put the sawdust down for weed suppression, and then just say a few weeks before, let's say, middle of August, then hill up the rest of the sawdust into the potatoes, and then comes the end of August, middle of September, start harvesting the potatoes and get them down in the basement. But you can see there isn't a lot of weeds, except for where I can't get to, or I didn't bother to get to, right there. But it's really hard hoeing if that is wet, because that's really it's a pretty good soil actually. But it's harder than hell to hoe it into a hill when it's this wet. Oh well, might have to. Okay. And we'd like to get the pole saw to finish cleaning up some of those lower branches here. Cut those dead ones off. There's another freaking branch broke off. Alright. Oh, there's the boys. Yeah, your head don't fit through the fence so well anymore. Oh, it's starting to rain. So that means no mowing. You guys want to come in? Huh? You're a big boy bear. Yeah, you got a tail that knocks everything off the coffee table. And I've got to get more of those sidewalk blocks. Just buy a couple at a time. As you can see, they want to dig underneath there. Oh, you clumsy boy, eh? That way I can keep them out of there. They've got a hole or two here going again. Anyway, that's it for today. This spring this next coming spring I'll clean this all up too, the last of it. But I do have some boards to make that, and I'm going to put it right here. And it's going to have the frame of that will come up to about here in the garbage can. And I've got some pieces of wood over the hill that I can use. So it's raining now, for sure. I gotta go get the boys in. Alright. Okay. So thanks for coming along. And we'll see what tomorrow has to bring. I might have to get the burdocks actually. Not looking forward to that.
That's all, folks.
I'll be back.